What is up, everybody? Today we'll be doing a Bloxburg game pass. I'll be rating all the game passes from 1 to 9, including the stereo, even though it's not in the game anymore. And then at the end, I will be telling you guys about what kind of, what is it worth buying the money, our Bloxbucks, or is it worth just using, working, and daily rewards? So, here is how I think all of them are. At number 1, we have advanced placing. No change in my mind. Advanced placing. Literally, I can't live without it. Advanced placing unlocks several advanced features in build mode and is great for experienced builders. It only costs 200. Players with advanced placement unlock special abilities to place items in build mode. It allows the player to place objects without collision checks in build mode, which means the player can place inside each other. This game pass also allows them to use the scale tool, and place structural items. It's a must buy for me at least. Don't know about you guys, but it's a must buy the second you get in the game if you're gonna be building. Unless you're just gonna buy a starter home and stay with that for the rest of your life, I suggest you get advanced placing. Coming in at number 2 is excellent employee, because for me, I work a lot. I don't buy money because for me, I don't think it's worth it. So excellent employee, it makes you a truly excellent employee, increasing both your earnings and how often you get promoted. It only costs 300 Robux. With players with excellent employee will receive extra pay while working and more money. You just get more money. I would rather get more money, and I would rather spend 300 Robux and just get more money each pizza than not. You know? Coming in at number 3 is the transform tool. Let me find that here. So it was just added not that long ago, but for me, I use it because I make a lot of basic shape builds. So for me, it's definitely useful. Don't know about you guys, but it's useful for me. It allows using the transformation tool on more items, such as basic shapes and structural items. Also removes loosened some existing restrictions and limits when transforming. So I think it's worth it. It's only 600 Robux. That's on the higher side, but it's a number 3 for me. And number 4 for me is just multiple floors. Having multiple floors, all my builds have multiple floors. Some people don't think it's useful because some people only use one build, but I use multiple floors all the time. Every single plot I have has a multiple floor on it if there's a house on it. I have built Chick-fil-A's that are 2-story. I have built McDonald's that are 3 stories. I use multiple stories all the time. It allows you to build up to 5 floors and make your house even more awesome. It only costs 300 bucks, and players with multiple floors unlock the ability to build above the first level, and they can build up to the 5th level. So I think it's definitely worth it. You guys might not use it as much, but I use it all the time. And then the next game pass is large plot. Most people don't fill their plot up, but it's helpful for the detailed builders like me that fill their whole plot up. My whole plot is filled up in my suburban house and my coastal house. There's no room to put more stuff in my suburban house at all. It increases the boundary size of your plot 50 by 50, making it possible to build even bigger houses. And it only costs 250. Players with large plot receive a larger plot grid. This plot grid increases to 50 by 50 from the standard 30 by 30 grid. So you get 20 more, 20 by 20 more. I use it, don't know about you, but that's one that I would buy. That would be the 5th one I would buy in the game. It actually probably that was actually the 5th one I bought in the game because I did buy all the game passes when I the first month of playing. Besides the stereo, because I'll get into that later. And then coming in 6th place for me is premium. There's not really much use to it, except for the fact that As a premium member, you get half your bills. You only have to pay half your bills. Rewards, daily rewards get doubled. A special name tag, and then you get increased donation limit, which I use, and the ability to choose your plot. That's the nice thing about it. It costs 400 Bloxbucks. Players with premium will receive a various of exclusive features, including a unique name tag and bigger daily rewards. That's really all it is, but I kind of don't really love it. I literally just only use it for to pick your own spot. That's really all I use it for. So yeah. Coming in seventh for me is Marvelous Moods. When it first came out, I want to say I don't even know when it came out. A couple months ago. It keeps your mood up for longer by increasing positivity and decreasing negativity mood, but it's not that helpful unless if you're working, like how I'm doing my video right now, unless if you're working for like hours and don't want to stop that much to like get your moods back up so it's better. It's not really worth it. It's 180, if you just have 180 Robux, you can buy it just to have it. I don't really use it that much. Well, you don't have a choice, you have to use it, but I still roleplay all the time and still take a shower and stuff before it runs out, unless I'm working like I am right now. So that's why it's on 7. And number 8 is basements. You unlock the basement. That's all you get. And I think it's ripoff for 100. It should get sold for more like 1 because I don't use it. I don't remember the last time I used a basement. I've never used basement in the last year. I haven't touched basements in the last year, besides like a pool. But now we have above ground pools. Like I don't even like have like a thing to use it for. Like I don't use basements. On discussion. And then coming in 9 is stereo. There's not much to say about that. It's gone. So like there's really no point of having it. And I never bought it because like I always thought it was like a waste of Roblox because you can't do anything really. You're just listening to music. Um, so like there's really no point of getting it, to me at least. So yeah, I don't really. I like my friends have it and they don't use it like really ever. So like I don't think it's worth it. If it was still out, I probably wouldn't buy it. Just I wouldn't buy it. And if you guys do have it, tell me if you guys use it in the comments below because I don't use it. I would never use it, I feel like, because I listen to my own music while I'm playing. So, yeah. And then how I told you guys I would be talking about the cash and if it's worth buying it. Let me just do my job. See, I don't think it's worth buying cash. You literally you can work for it. It feels so much better to work for it than buy it. You're wasting your Robux and stuff you could get other stuff for. Same for the Bloxbucks, except for the fact that you don't get it that much. Like you can't work for that. You have to wait for like the daily rewards. But like I feel like the only thing you can buy with Bloxbucks is like a few. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can buy at Bloxbucks. So like the only reason you have to buy a Bloxbucks and not get to save up with the daily rewards is if you're buying the limo or like one of those cars. Those are the only things I would understand you buying them for. But buying these, I don't ever touch them. I haven't touched them in forever. I feel like it's useless for me to even try using them because it's a scam. Like 6,000 Robux for 25k, that's not really worth it in my mind. And 500,000 for 6k, I make that much if I work for like 3 hours. I'd rather spend 3 hours of my life than, what is that, 50 bucks? 50 bucks and you only get $500,000? And that only costs half my plot. So I don't think that's worth it. In my mind at least. And then on August 5th, I have a Roblox merch dropping. I'll be dropping some new clothes on my Roblox group. You guys can check my Roblox group out. I'll leave it in the comments and in the description. But I will be giving I will be dropping another merch drop. I dropped a merch drop like a while ago, but it was never that good, so I canceled that out, and it's just my old merch now. But you can check my group out at Vance Plays Roblox. It will be changing soon. I will be updating everything, so that might be changing. But yeah, you guys can check that out, and I'll be having some merch shopping soon. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time in the next video that I will be filming soon. I promise I'll be uploading a lot more now. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!